You need to decide you're coming to church. You need to decide you're going to put God first. You need to decide you're going to live for God in spite of what people think about you, what they may say about you. You need to make up your mind that you're going to live for God. And if you don't, you're fooling yourself playing at coming to church. It doesn't do you any good to come to church on Sunday pretending to be a Christian when you live like the devil the rest of the week. It doesn't do any good. It does not do any good. You must decide to put Jesus first in your life. And we must teach our children. And if it makes them unhappy to come to church, too bad. You're going to church. When my mother started going back to church, we had been out of church for a while. And my brother and I complained about having to go to church. She said, "Get ready, we're going," and shut up. I don't want to hear any more of this fussing. We're going. And we did, and we shut up, and we went every week. And my mother made that decision because she knew what was best for her boys. And she did it. You know what's best for your children. By bringing them to church, you show them what's important in life. They have no basis to make a decision on their own. They don't know. They're ignorant. A child's heart is full of foolishness. The rod of reproof shall drive it far from him. You need to be the example for your children. You need to insist that they come to church. Show them what's important in life. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. That verse says that you would have to stand there and watch somebody put a bullet through your kid's head rather than disobey God. That's what that verse says. Are you willing to do that? If you're not, you don't love God enough. In Luke chapter 14 and verse 26, if any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and his wife and his children and brethren and sisters, yes, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Did you hear that? If you do not hate your own life, you cannot be a disciple of Jesus Christ. We are not playing church here, folks. This is for real. This is for all of it. If you're not willing to lay down your life for Jesus, you're not serious about Christianity. Jesus said, if any man hate not his wife and children and brethren and sisters, yes, his own life also. We must love Jesus more than life. Some families say, well, let the children make their own choice. They don't have a basis for making the choice. The choice they will make without instruction is the choice of the world. They'll take the easy path because they don't know anything else. Parents need to teach children the right choice. Even then, children leave the church because the church does not answer their needs. You know, people in their life face three questions. They want to know, who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? The church is not answering these questions. Our children are not getting adequate answers about the meaning of life, what Jesus Christ is all about, the importance of serving God. You know, we squabble about ancient theological questions. You know, stuff that was important in the 1500s. And we fight against the denominations. But we don't teach our children the importance of serving the Lord Jesus Christ, how much He loves us, how much He demands of us, and make them live up to the standard that God expects of us. And we set the example by showing them what it means to be a Christian, what it means to put God first in our lives. He's more than education. It's more than job. It's more than family. It's more than recreation. We have to love the Lord Jesus Christ more than life. And if we're not showing that to our children, no wonder they leave the church. No wonder God is disgusted with us because we're such lukewarm, cowardly, self-centered, covetous people. No wonder He's disgusted with us. And our children leave because they don't see anything in the church worthwhile. What's there for me? It's not relevant to me. Jesus Christ is the issue of life. He is the fundamental purpose of life. He is the reason for life. He is the reason that we are not going to spend eternity in hell. He's the only reason. And we need to teach our children what it means to be a servant of the Lord Jesus Christ. Our children don't know anything about evolution. We're not teaching them anything about evolution. Evolution is the biggest lie there ever was. And we don't teach our children. Now think about it. They go to school and they say, oh, everything evolved from nothing. Right. Sure it is.